Hey guys, it's Dania and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about how I survived during university with Ramadan. If you don't know what that is, basically I fast for a month. I don't eat or drink from 5 a.m. to 5 p.m, sunrise to sunset. In some countries it's like 3 a.m. to 8 p.m, so I have it good here, thank God. But it was requested, so I'm just going to talk about how I don't lose my energy and basically how I just survive through the day without having anything to eat or drink. So I wake up at around 4 o'clock in the morning to eat, have some early breakfast, have a lot to drink, and then once I finish that at 5 o'clock I do my prayers and I go to sleep. University starts at around 8 a.m, sometimes it starts at 10 a.m, so I make sure that I do get that extra sleep. If I do have something crazy on, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm like going in my down face right now and I can't stay awake. It's just ironic that I'm filming this and I just can't even stay awake right now. Yeah, you just have to power through it. So currently it is 3:13 p.m. It is a second day of Ramadan. And for me, around 3 p.m, I start going downhill, my energy. And I'm normally napping between 3 to 5 or 3 to 4:30 if I'm preparing my own food. I am really tired right now. I'm struggling to stay awake. But you know what, at the end of the day, I'm not here to provide any magic miracle, because at the end of the day, the only way that I survive through it is just by powering through and staying motivated for what I'm doing, whether it's a task or whether it's studying. You kind of just have to look at that end goal and be like, all right, why am I doing this? You just have to find that inner motivation and understand why you're in the position that you are and understand why you're fasting. So for all of the non-Muslims that watch my channel, Ramadan is one of the holiest months in our calendar, and there's around 3 reasons why I got taught and personally why I do Ramadan. When you're not eating and drinking the entire day, you obviously think about food and then you remember that you're fasting and then you remember that you're religious. So it's one way for you to reflect on your religion, why you're religious, bring you closer to God. That's one thing. Another thing, which has been my main reason growing up all throughout childhood, is what I tell everybody when they ask me why I was fasting. And that's because we want to feel and we want to understand how poor people feel. For the people that don't get food every day, for the people that have to survive on 1 packet of rice in a week, that's one of the main reasons why I fast and why I've been taught to fast, is because every day there are millions of people around the world who are going hungry, and it just makes me that little bit more thankful every time that I have the meal, whether it's in Ramadan or whether it's out of Ramadan, that I have been given the opportunity and the blessings to be given food on my plate. So it makes me more appreciative and humble in the position that I am. The third reason is kind of moving on from the second reason, and that's to teach core values as a Muslim, and that is to be patient, to be humble, and to learn self-control. Obviously when you're hungry, your stomach's rumbling and you can't concentrate, and it's an easy fix. You just grab a jelly bean or you grab some water. You can feel that you're thirsty, but to have that self-control and to resist temptation, it's really important as a Muslim to learn that, because there's a lot of things in life where you can't have what you want. You have to be patient, and so doing this every month, it just brings back those core values. Now moving on, how I balance Ramadan, specifically with medical school, which was what was requested. I'm very fortunate that I attend Bond University, and thank you so much Bond for this on behalf of all Muslims. They provide prayer rooms for both males and females, and they provide free food for all Muslims throughout the month of Ramadan at 5 p.m. once the fast opens. So all the Muslims can congregate together, pray together, eat together, and celebrate the holy month together. And they provide us free food, which is incredible, because a lot of our classes do go to 5 o'clock. The second we finish class, we can go and eat with all of the other Muslim friends, and you make a lot of new connections, and it's honestly such a beautiful evening every single day. So I'm very fortunate for that. Apart from that, sometimes I can't attend these because I have work. I mentioned in my other videos how I'm a private tutor and I have work around 3 times of my weekdays. There'd be so many times where I'd be at work and I'd have a session from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. and my fast opens at 5. What do you do there? There's not really much you can do. I drink a glass of water and that's about it. And you kind of just have to wait. There's just situations where you can't really help and can't just be fed straight away the second that the fast opens, and you've just got to accept that, because at the end of the day it's winter, which means the days are shorter. I'm in a really good country where the days aren't even that long to start with. My fast goes for around 12 hours. Some countries go for around 18, so I'm not complaining here. But yeah, there's just some stuff like that where you kind of just have to cop it on the chin and deal with it. For example, I was assisting in surgery the other day and I was fasting. And one of my biggest tips to you would be, whether you're in school, university, whether you're working, let your boss or let the higher person know that you are fasting, because you never know what they can do for you. Whether you have an exam, maybe they'll let you take it a day later, they'll let you take it in the evening. Whether you're working, they'll let you have a little break at 5 p.m. instead of at lunchtime. Definitely just let your superior know, because that day when I was fasting, I just put a little slight comment that, oh, I won't be coming to lunch because I'm fasting, so I'll just stay in the operating theatre. And they were so lovely about it. One of the main head nurses, she was like, oh, I was assisting a surgeon like in my previous years, and he would be in the middle of operating and he wouldn't even eat. He'd be going hours past the fast open because he'd be operating, and he just was happy. He'd just deal with it. I don't really know what you guys were expecting to hear from this, but my biggest message that I want to send across is that as long as you're motivated and as long as you're doing something that you're passionate about, the fast shouldn't really impede on that and shouldn't really affect that negatively, because at the end of the day, you've just got to take yourself back and analyze why you're fasting in the first place. At the same time, I do understand that physiologically you haven't ate for 12 hours and you are going to get tired. So how I deal with that is I try and take naps during the month of Ramadan. I mentioned in my previous video that how I manage time effectively, that in between classes I'd study or go to gym. Instead of that, I'll go home and nap, because some of my classes, they run from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. or 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. with a few hour gaps in the middle. So I'll take that as an opportunity to go home and nap. And like, this is what I'd be doing right now from 3 to 5, but I'm passionate about making videos. I'm passionate about YouTube. So I would sacrifice sleep to continue making videos for you guys. It's just, if you find that passion and you find that light that you can always work towards, fasting won't seem as such a big daunting thing that you can't eat or can't drink. I still go to gym when I'm fasting, and that's because I don't do cardio, I do weightlifting. Because at the end of the day, it shouldn't really affect you negatively, because that's not what fasting is about. It should help you see the light and see the world differently and make you more humble and patient. You should still be able to do all of your daily activities while fasting. Another thing that I want to quickly go over is that I know people like to really plan out when they're studying. So normally what people find is that after they've had food, in the few hours after that, they'll feel really energetic. So they'll keep their study to the evening, keep it after they've eaten. That doesn't work with me. I'm like polar opposite. I will do all of my work from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. and I will cram it in. Like, I'm go, 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 go. And then I nap for 3 to 5 and then eat. Because when I eat at 5 o'clock, I just crash. I will eat so much that I just fall asleep and I am so tired. So I'd open my fast at 5 and I want to sleep for the night at 6 o'clock. Best thing to say would be just analyze how your body works and how you feel after eating, after not eating, and just organize your study blocks with that. Apart from that, I don't really have anything else to say. I will be uploading a video soon about motivation and how I stay motivated. So if you guys are keen to watch that, make sure you subscribe and turn the bell on, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.